Hello everyone and welcome to this week's Troubleshooting with Jay. This week we launched an amazing new brow range called Lamarck from Mancini, and it got me thinking as we were doing training and playing with the products that it's very, very important in this fast-growing, fast-paced industry of ours to stay current and interesting to your clients, because if you don't, then your clients may look elsewhere for certain things. But then it got me thinking that that can actually become a double-edged sword, because you can be so desperate to stay current that you end up chasing the next best thing, and you lose your uniqueness, your niche, the thing that makes you you and the reason why your clients come to you. So what I'm going to encourage you to do today is to resist the temptation to be all things to all people, because just because you can add things, should you? So what I invite you to do when a new thing comes out, you should consider whether it's right for your business and how you can integrate that into your current service menu, whether you need to remove something or whether you do that as a trial basis and see what happens, but bring it into the flavor that is you, that is your salon, your personal brand, your salon's brand, so that you don't get lost. Sometimes when you just continue to add things, the result can be a couple of things. One is that you can end up spreading yourself too thin. And this happened to me in my business. I had a lot of great ideas and the world that I wanted to conquer. And I kept adding and adding and adding certain things to hit my goals. And I did hit my goals. But as a result of doing all of those things, I ended up spreading myself too thin and I really lost focus. So what I want you to think about is that if you bring in something new, is it going to affect the delivery of this current service, that the way that you deliver it now to your clients, that they come to you because they love? Or do you need to, get new staff in? Do you need to get a specialist in? And the other thing is that if you end up adding too much, that your clients can get confused. They don't know where you fit in their beauty regime, and they may not then see you as a specialist. And again, this happened to me. So because I can do lots of different things, I'm a Gemini and I get bored and I like bright sparkly things, and I can be an expert in lots of different things, but clients tend to like to see you and pigeonhole you and see you as an expert in one thing. So it's really great idea to create your personal brand and see you as a specialist in certain areas. You may have team members that are specialists in certain areas. So Mary Jo might be your brow specialist, Peggy Sue might be your pedicure specialist, and you keep that because then you niche it, and the clients will think of you when they're making their choice. If you become too many things and spread too fine, clients might end up looking elsewhere because they don't see you as a specialist, and they may then have a friend who goes and sees, I can't think of another name, Joe, who is a brow specialist and specialises just in brows, and therefore may do an even as good a job as you, or even not so good job as you, but she's positioned herself as a brow specialist, and therefore the clients are very, very sure of who they're going to visit when they go to visit. So really look at your brand and what's important to you, because if you do these things and spread yourself too thin and lose clarity, it could lead to less clientele, which means less revenue for your business. And we don't want that, do we? We want to make sure that we keep our clients coming back. However, at the very beginning, I said, you need to stay current and you've got to stay interesting. So what my advice to you is to offer choice, but stay selective. So really think about what you're adding, and think about giving your clients choice within your niche. So a good example of this is, say you wanted position yourself as a pedicure specialist. And you want to be able to give your clients options to choose so that they don't look elsewhere. So if you just have one thing on your service menu, pedicure, then she might go down the road or hear that a salon did a spa pedicure. Back in the day, I used to do this bridal champagne pedicure, and it was fantastic. And I would offer it periodically as a special to keep my clients excited about that. They would come and have regular pedicure maintenance with me because that's important, because health comes from our feet, believe it or not. There's so many nerve endings in the end of our feet. Oh my God, I could get sidetracked. I do love pedicures. Anyway, but what I'm trying to say is that they would come for their regular treatments, but then I would give them something extra. So I would offer that champagne pedicure or my Godiva chocolate pedicure. Cuccio, for example, has 5 different pedicures that you can offer on your service menu. Sometimes offering too much choice is confusing for the client. So what you need to think about is how you're going to manage that, how you're going to manage that choice for your client and give her lots of options to keep you exciting and interesting. And I always suggest that perhaps you offer that on a cyclic scale. So, Cuccio have 6 different amazing scent fragrances, and you could take them on a scent journey. So this month could be pomegranate and fig, and then the next month could be spa pedicure. You could do wedding season with the champagne pedicure. There's lots of different options. But what I want you to keep in the back of your mind is that you want to niche yourself as an expert in a particular area and give your clients choice without confusing them. They have to have choice within your business, or they'll get bored and think about going somewhere else. And my final thought is make sure that you always offer your client a wow experience. Each and every time the experience should be the same, but of the same caliber. Think about the way that you deliver that service and really offer that wow. So if you need more help on this, please pop into the showroom. All our team are experts in various different areas. We have product solutions for lots of different niche specials. And if you want to know more about the henna brows, certainly ask Miss Grace. So that's all for this week. I hope you found it useful. And if you did, I'd love to hear your comments as usual. I really, really love hearing from you that these are helpful to your business. And I hope you have an amazing, amazing week. I will see you next week. Mwah! Lots of love.